Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today we're going to be doing a kind of sad video. So the Disney Movie Club announced that it was going to be shutting down after 23 years. So I guess they started in about 2001, probably around the time that DVD started to pop off. And they decided that they were going to shut down. And there's a lot of opinions about this with physical media collectors and all of that. It seems like the consensus is they're shutting down this movie club because Sony Home Entertainment is going to be taking over the Disney home movie releases. That is an interesting development, and nobody really knows what that is going to mean for Disney releases in the future, whether they're going to start releasing some of the older stuff that never was put on Blu-ray or adding more 4Ks to the list. Who knows what that means? But what that does mean is that the Disney Movie Club is going to cease being, and really the only reason that I was ever interested in the Disney Movie Club was that they had exclusive Blu-rays you could only buy if you were a member of the Disney Movie Club. They did this crazy thing where you could get 5 Blu-rays or DVDs, whatever you wanted, for $1. But the catch was within 2 years, you had to buy a certain number of releases from the Disney Movie Club for full MSRP, so full price. And after you did that, then you'd be done, and you could continue on and you would get some special discounts, or you could cancel your account and a lot of people would resubscribe. So I did that a few times. I finished out my commitment and then I would resubscribe, get another 5 movies for $1, and then buy the 3 full price items so that I could get the exclusive movies. I was still a member of the Disney Movie Club, and I did have 2 or 3 commitments left that I had to do, and I think that it ended this year. But with the Disney Movie Club ending, they have basically forgiven all of the commitments that you have to make. So everyone's a VIP member, so that you don't have to make any specific amount of purchases in order to get your stuff. So I made 2 orders. I only have one, which was the smallest order that I got, and I'm going to show off this one, and since I only have a couple items in this order, I figured I would show at the end of this video all of the previous Disney Movie Club exclusive titles that I owned, because that was really the main thing that I ordered, was the Disney Movie Club exclusive titles, because who knows what's going to happen to those movies after the club shuts down, whether they will be re-released by Sony or what the deal is. So I wanted to pick these up while I still could. The first one that I picked up was a Disney Movie Club exclusive, and this is the pacifier with Vin Diesel. So the reason I did 2 orders was because of this movie, because if you go onto their website, you can filter it by exclusive titles. And for some reason, this one didn't pop up. And then after I placed my first order, I was like, wait a second, did I put the pacifier on there? Because that was one that I grew up with. So I wanted to make sure that I got this. And of course, it didn't pop up. So I searched it, found it, and added it to my list. So I was like, all right, Disney Movie Club exclusives. So they're commonly referred to as yellow spine. These are ones, most of them have 0 special features on them, and they were all on sale for $10 each. So it was actually a really good deal. You didn't have to order a specific amount, because usually how it is you have to pay full price for one item and then you get 60% off of the other item, which is an iffy, or it ends up being a little bit of a better deal if you want all your stuff as soon as it comes out. I think that you could probably get better deals if you waited in time to pick these up. But for $10, I was like, I need to pick up the ones that I am very interested in, because who knows what's going to happen. The secondhand market for these is going to be insane. It was already insane before they announced the closing of the club, and now it's going to be even more insane. And then I bought this, and I ended up not getting as great of a deal on it because I wasn't even thinking until after I placed my order, but This was a full-priced item, and I could have got another item for 60% off, and I wasn't even thinking, so I ended up paying full price for this. This is the Avatar 4K Collector's Edition. So I just recently had, or I have the Avatar Blu-ray Collector's Edition, which comes with the 3 discs or 3 versions of the movie and over 10 hours of bonus materials. And I looked at it, and they do have the same bonus features. They have the same versions and everything. So I was like, let me upgrade this. Ended up paying full price for it, but what are you going to do now? Also, as part of this sale, you could get a free gift if you purchased over $30 worth of stuff. And so my first order, I did way over $30, but I didn't realize you had to add that specific item to your cart. And so I didn't. So I don't know if I'm going to get something with that order or not, or if they're just going to throw a random thing in there or not, but I did for this one. So I got these Disney Movie Club exclusive limited edition pins for The Incredibles 2. So these are some pretty hefty pins. So that's pretty cool that I got these for free. I don't know what the price was on these if you were just to have bought them outright. They also sent the sticker sheet for Ralph Breaks the Internet. So that is pretty cool. This was not something that I had in my cart, so they just sent this to send it. So that's nice. Then also, with being a VIP member of the club, every order that you make, you can get a free VIP pin. And so I didn't get one for my first order because I forgot to add it to my cart, but I did add this one. So I got a Princess in the Frog. I forget what this guy's name is. His name's Ray. Pin. So this is like a VIP exclusive pin. So that's pretty cool. They only had like mostly recent characters. I was wanting like a Bug's Life pin because I love Bug's Life. And this was the closest I could get to Bug's Life. So I was like, you know, I'll get this one. Close enough, and it's free. So now that I've showed you what I picked up in that order, that'd be a good idea to show you guys the previous Disney Movie Club exclusive titles that I got. I think some of these are still available. Some of them are out of stock. So a lot of people are assuming that they're gone pretty much forever at this point. So I'll let you know if one of these is out of stock or not. But the first one is a 2-movie DVD collection, which is exclusive to the club. And this is Mr. Boogedy and Bride of Boogedy. I believe I've watched Mr. Boogedy before. I haven't watched Bride of Boogedy. A lot of people were saying that this looks very much like a Freddy Krueger. I don't really remember the movie all that much, but I do definitely need to check this one out again. Then we have this one, which I believe I bought on eBay or something. It was really cheap, maybe like $10. So that was nice. This is called Jumping Ship. This is one of like the original 2006. So a really early Disney Club exclusive DVD. And this has the Lawrence brothers in it. This is actually a Disney Channel original movie. So I think that they really missed an opportunity with the movie club to release these Disney Channel original movies that I really love. A couple of them were released. Some of the newer stuff has been released on DVD, but a lot of the really early stuff never got released. And it's very interesting to pick Jumping Ship to be one of the movies that they released, considering this is a sequel to another Disney Channel original movie called Horse Sense, and that was never released. So kind of an interesting thing, but happy to have it as well. Now we're getting into the Blu-rays that are exclusive. This is maybe the first one that kind of jump-started my interest in getting involved with the Disney Movie Club, because I like this movie and I wanted it on Blu-ray. So this is Holes. They did re-release this as another Disney Movie Club exclusive, and that one was for the 20th anniversary, and it had special features on it. I ended up not picking that one up because I had the DVD of Holes, So all the special features were on the DVD, so I just made like a little double pack myself. So happy to have holes. Then we have Mighty Ducks. This is another movie that I watched when I was younger, so wanted to pick this one up. They did release all of the Mighty Duck movies on Blu-ray through the club, so this is Mighty Ducks 2. I also did not have Mighty Ducks 3, so that's a little bit of a preview for something that I picked up in my next order, and the next video I'll probably post will have that order because I believe I should be getting it next week. We have the 20th anniversary edition of Mighty Joe Young. I don't know if I've ever watched this one, but it was definitely one that interests me. I mean, it has Charlize Theron and Bill Paxton in it, so I don't think you can really go too wrong with that. This is another movie that I grew up with. This is Herbie Fully Loaded with Lindsay Lohan. So that was pretty cool. This is maybe one of the movies from the last batch of exclusives that they announced that they were releasing. So that would have been in 2021. So then we went 2 years without having any new exclusives, which was sad. A lot of people really liked them. This is another movie that I really liked growing up. This was Snow Dogs. One of the ones that I really wish that they would have released, and hopefully Sony will end up releasing it, is the live action 101 Dalmatians, and I guess 102 Dalmatians, because Glenn Close as Cruella de Vil is like insane. I love her so much. And so those are two movies that I was like really hoping that they would release on the club, but unfortunately they never did. So I'm gonna have to wait even longer for that and just keep my DVDs. Then we have the 90s version of Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan. I also really like this movie. I think it used to play on television all the time, so I watched it quite a bit. So that was pretty nice to have. This one was definitely a must for me. Then this one was, I think, a blind buy because I had never seen it before, but I actually really liked it when I watched it. So this is I'll Be Home for Christmas with Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and Jessica Biel, I believe, is in it. So happy to have gotten this one. This is another one that I really enjoyed too. This is Ice Princess. So this got Michelle Trachtenberg in it, Hayden Panettiere, and Kim Cattrall, where she's like the student who, I believe she wants to get a scholarship or something, and so she enters an ice skating competition without any previous ice skating knowledge. So she's trying to win this competition to get some money to go to college. So I definitely enjoyed that movie. Then we have a classic, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And they also did release the Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. So this is the second movie. They do have a third movie, which is Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves, I think. But they never released that on the club. Then we have a Goofy movie, which I love this movie. It's a really sweet movie, and definitely really like that one. And they also released an Extremely Goofy movie, which is the sequel, so that's pretty cool as well. Then we have George of the Jungle. This has Brendan Fraser in it and Leslie Mann, so happy to have this movie. Basically a take on Tarzan. Basically a live-action Tarzan is what this movie is. Then we have another one. This might also have been one of the first ones that I picked up, was Cool Runnings. I have a big thing for the Olympics, and so knowing that this movie was out on Blu-ray, I was like, I gotta get this so I can watch it. So this is about the true story of the Jamaican bobsled team who went to the Olympics, and happy to have gotten this one for sure. And then the last one is also, this was way before my time, when it came to animated movies, but this one was one that I had on VHS growing up, so I did watch it quite a bit, and this is The Black Cauldron. So really happy to have gotten this, and this was also one of the later releases in the Disney Movie Club. So that is the last one. I will definitely be doing another video in probably about a week when I get the next shipment, which that one's a pretty big order, so I will have a lot to talk about in that movie. But let me know in the comments down below if you were a member of the Disney Movie Club. If you are still a member, you can still go on and purchase items from the club. It is 2 months, I believe. There's roughly a 2-month period where you can still make orders. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.